what's up guys? Welcome back to Black Birdie Golf. So this video is going to be about the likes and dislikes of my new Model Y. I've had the car for a little over 2 weeks. First impressions was great. I got delivery. I didn't really see a lot of blemishes or anything on the paint. Nothing like that. No misalignments, nothing. You know, a lot of people talk about this car and say how, you know, cheaply made it's built, but I think it's pretty solid. The doors are pretty heavy, you know, it has like a pretty loud thud when you close them, and I think the car is pretty well made. The navigation system is off the hook. I really like the navigation system. You can just say wherever you're going and, you know, what city it's in, what town or whatever, and it'll navigate you to there. I haven't used the autopilot. I haven't used cruise control. There is a cruise control here. It works like any other standard cruise control. But the autopilot I haven't tried out, and I didn't buy the full self-driving feature because I thought it was just way too expensive for it to not, you know, fully work flawlessly. What are my likes? I like the speed. Speed is great, you know, when you're slowing down and you're trying to get into the left lane. There's really no lag. You can pick up speed really quickly. I like that. I mean, I logged at least, let me see, almost 400,000 miles on the highway in my Prius, and luckily I haven't gotten into any like major accidents or anything, knock on wood. And I don't know if that was because how slow the car was, or, you know, normally when you drive slower you're in more control. But this car, I might be able to get out of, you know, jams faster, like, you know, 18-wheeler cutting into my lane. I'll be able to maneuver quickly out of the way. That happened to me a couple of times. 18-wheelers, one 18-wheeler, like, tire shot off and almost hit the front of my my Prius. So yeah, overall this car is safer. It's a super safe car. It won all these awards, you know, airbags, and structurally it's solid. But that being said, you obviously have to drive, you know, be careful and not reckless, you know. But what else is good? I do like the interior, even though it's minimalist. That's what everybody's using. It's like I'm in a IKEA furniture store. I do like how clean it is. I love the white. Everybody's like, oh man, you know, it's going to be hard to clean and this and that. And, you know, not really, because when you have a white seats, you'll be able to see where the dirt is, so you can focus all your energy on that part. You know, all black interior, the whole inside can be dirty and you don't even know what area to focus on. So I look at the white interior as a positive. You know, everybody's, oh, you got two boys and this and that. It's fine. This vegan / fake leather is the same leather I had in my Prius, and it stood up really good, like really good. So yeah, that's the interior. I do like the fact that I did figure out the fact that my turn signals, I was able to program the blind spot cameras to turn on when I turn on the signals, and that's pretty cool. Like, I know in the other video I wasn't sure if it was able to do that, but I figured it out. You have to go to like the autopilot section and just click a button and boom, it works. So that's pretty cool. The visibility is really good on the left side. On the right side, it's a little cloudy when it's like you know, some lights, like headlights in the background, but the clarity is pretty good. You know, I like that feature a lot. I'll show you guys how it looks right now. What else? Excuse me while I take a little sip of my beverage. The cargo space is great. I haven't utilized it yet, but excuse me, it's bigger than my Prius. I like how the car sits up off the ground, you know, some clearance underneath the car is great. It feels more of a you know, like an SUV more than a crossover. So that's what I like. What else? What else do I like about my Model Y? I love the blue. I don't really see a lot of people choosing blue for the car, but the blue is dope. I love the color. Blue is one of my favorite colors, basically. So, New York Giant blue. What else? I do like the ride. The seats are smooth. You know, the seats are very comfortable. The ride is pretty smooth. Unfortunately, a guy that looked at my video the other day asked me if I had the double pane glass in the back seats, and I don't. I checked. I don't, and I don't have PPF like on the doors. You know, like the bottom rocker panel doors, the passenger doors. I thought that some of the Teslas was coming out with that, but mine doesn't have that, and it doesn't have the double pane glass as well. But I think it's still fairly quiet inside. It's pretty good. Another I do like is the sound system. The sound system is really, really nice. In my Infiniti, I had a Bose system. I've heard the sound system in, you know, JBL and all those other car systems were nice, but this is like really, really nice, especially when you put on a movie. It definitely gives you that feel that you're in a movie theater, which is pretty dope. Definitely like that. I have messed around with the media center. You know, you can watch Netflix and Disney Plus on there and YouTube, and there is kind of like a delay. It's not like snappy, you know, it's not quick. There is a little delay, but you know, it's fine. I guess once it's loaded, it's pretty good. The movie doesn't stall or anything like that. There's no buffering. But you know, I think that's a pretty cool system, especially when you have kids and you're on a long trip and you need to stop. You know, you can charge up and you can watch a movie or play a video game. I like that feature a lot. I know my sons are going to love that feature when we utilize it. So I think that's it for the positives. The negatives. The number one negative that I noticed right off the bat was the hood. There's two things I dislike. How you close the hood. It seems like it's super fragile. You have to close it like by the Tesla logo, and you know, you need to close it with some force. But the hood is like super thin. It's like, you know, you can literally like press down on the top of the hood and it'll like go in. Like it feels like it's rubber or plastic or something. I guess they did that because of weight purposes. They want to keep the car as light as possible. But yeah, I don't like the hood at all. Just how thin it is. It's pretty crazy. What else don't I like? It's hard not to like this car, you know? I mean, you know, I know in the summertime the car may get super hot because of all the glass. It's like you're driving in a fishbowl. But I'm thinking about getting some tints put on it, and I'm just trying to figure out what kind and, you know, how much I'm willing to spend. I mean, they are super expensive. The ceramic tints are like super expensive, but they keep the car cool in the summertime. And you know, Virginia can have some really super hot summers. Another thing I dislike about the car is the range. I know it says 318 or 330, but I literally drive one way to work which is 57 miles, and it burns through close to like 90 miles in range. And I'm driving, fine. I know the weather has a lot to do with the range, but I don't know, I just think that's ridiculous. I literally have to charge up every time I go home at night, which is kind of whack. But there's also a positive to that, charging up at home. It's great. It's another positive that I just thought of. It's like plugging in your phone every time you go home or you go to work. What do? You plug in your phone. So that's basically the same thing as this car. You just go home, plug it in, boom, that's it. No more gas stations, unless the supercharger's at a gas station. But I'm trying to think of any other negatives. I don't think there's any more. Another positive. It's all positives. Rarely any negatives on this video. Another positive is the mirrors, the side mirrors. They fold in, so you can program them to fold in at your house. So when you pull into your driveway, the mirrors fold in, and then when you back out and you put it in drive, they open up, which is dope. I really like that feature. That's cool. So I think that's it. I think that's it. So if you guys have any questions about my car, unfortunately it wasn't built in Austin. It was built in Fremont, California, and I know the new Tesla Model Y is coming out probably like the end of the year or so, but I'm still happy with my purchase. The range, it is what it is. It's only temporary in regards to my commute, because I will be retiring in 5 more years. So, I'm gonna love the car even more. So, thanks again, guys, for tuning in. Please, guys, like and subscribe. I can only grow with your help. So you guys can subscribe, tell a friend, family member, golfer, lover of a Tesla, hook a brother up. All right, guys, take care and be safe. Peace.